people and a lot of the audience has no idea what IFS is. So I would love to just really go deep into exactly what is internal family systems and how does this work?
Yeah, with pleasure. So like the basic idea is just the following. It's recognizing we're all made of parts, and we're not making a stand on what those parts are really. But so what do we mean by that? I'm sure you've had the experience of being conflicted about a decision, and maybe even telling your friends, well, parts of me want to do this, but parts of me want to do that, right? It feels like there's an internal dialogue happening around that question. Or maybe who you are when you're with your partner is not the same as who you are when you're with your friends, is not the same as who you are when you're driving by yourself, and is not quite the same as who you are when you're driving by yourself and suddenly someone just cuts you and you're like, oh my god, what's happening right now? And you get and there's like this feeling of someone else that just took the driving seat, a very angry version of you, right? So that's what we mean by parts. And for most of us, most of the time, our life is run by those different parts of our psyche, and it's mostly fine. But for some of us, and I definitely include myself in a lot, at times it's challenging because maybe some of those parts have emotions and you feel overwhelmed when they come up. Or maybe some of those impulsive or automatic compulsive behaviors could be damaging to you, to your health, to your relationships, right? Whether that's workaholism, numbing with substances, any like anger flaring up whenever something happens that triggered shame in the first place, for instance. And so what we do in IFS is we help you build compassionate, trusting relationships with all of those parts of your psyche, and maybe even go toward the wound that's fueling that behavior in the first place and help it heal, so that those parts don't feel the need to take over anymore, and you get to choose how you act instead of reacting and those parts just running the show for you.